Morning, Freddie. Go outside. I've never been much of a runner. I wish I was. But one thing I have been trying to do is get up early and just go for a nice walk. Just get up super early before it's super hot outside and go for a nice walk. It really helps with ideas, really helps you get ready for the day, think about all the things you gotta do and accomplish. And I don't know, I've really liked it lately. Who says Iowa's not beautiful? The other thing I've really enjoyed about these early morning walks is the few people you do run into, they're genuinely happy to start their day. Like they smile at you and they say, "Good morning, beautiful day. Oh man, this is perfect day, perfect day." And it contrasts what I'm used to. And lately I hear a lot of, just living the dream, just trying to get by, hour to hour. And to hear somebody genuinely excited to start their day, it's motivating. You know, it makes me happy. I love that. One specific day while I was walking, like I said, I come up with ideas on these walks and everything, and I came up with an idea for a children's book. Before I get into the book though, I need to shower, get ready, because I have a bunch of Zoom calls this morning. Then we'll get back into the story of the book. One more Zoom to go. As I was saying earlier when I was on my walk, I get ideas when I'm on those walks. But the problem with ideas is they're just ideas if you don't actually take action on those ideas. I have had an idea for a children's book for well over a year now. And I had the idea, but I never did anything about it. So nothing ever happened. Just talked about it. It would come up in conversations. Oh, we should do it. And we just never did it. Fast forward to VCon last year and up in Minneapolis. And I met so many cool people who were taking action. People that were doing their projects. Oh, I'm in phase 3 of this project. I've been working on this. I've been doing this. And it was just very inspiring to see all these people having an idea, taking action on that idea, and making something happen with it. For those of you that are new to this channel or have never seen one of my videos before, I have 3 kids, and my youngest, Elliot, he has Down syndrome, and we forever have called him Ello the Fellow. We've called him that for years, and I always said, man, that would be cool. That'd be a cool children's book, Ello the Fellow. Kind of like that name. Where the idea really came from was all our kids have always loved to read. Our girls love to read, and Elliot loves when we read him stories and stuff like that. He's really into books. So we would always look for children's books. And when you go into kind of the special needs category or genre, the problem was we kept running into books that were just basically all books about inclusion. There is nothing wrong with a book on inclusion. I think it's great, but the problem was it just seemed like there wasn't anything about learning or anything kind of going down that path. Everything was what I call Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. What I mean by that is the book would be, it's kind of the stories are all the same, where there's a group of people that are different than another person, then that person does something that impresses that group, and then they accept that person. And what I've never liked about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the traditional Christmas story, is the fact that you've got this group who only accepts this reindeer because they get something out of it. There was a value in Rudolph that, oh yeah, now we need him. Now we like him. He's great. He's part of the club now. I wanted to create a story where it was more focused on learning, kind of giving a relatable character where Elliot could look at it and say, hey, I can be like Ello. Ello is learning his ABCs, and he's having to work extra hard. He's having to work day and night. His parents, his teachers, everybody's helping him. and that it's okay that it's going to take a little longer to learn some things that maybe other people can learn faster. Finally decided, just after VCon, I was inspired to do it, so I sat down, I wrote it. I put it out there. I'm not an illustrator by any means, so I had the idea, I had the story written, and now I just needed somebody to illustrate it. Threw it out there into the world and tried to get a few different illustrators to show me what they could do, and very talented people out there, very, very talented, but I wasn't getting the right vibe. You know, I got somebody that was very polished. It was almost like a Pixar looking Disney film. I had one that was very comic book style, one very anime style. And I wanted it to be more of a raw, like, sketch style. Like, I had a picture in my head, my wife had a picture in her head, and like, we finally luckily came across Stephanie Geyer, who just, it was perfect. She is very talented and great illustrator, and working with her was amazing. Initially, I was just going to do one copy of the book so that we could read it to Elliot and make a series of books for just Elliot. And my amazing wife, Maureen, she actually was like, well, if we're not finding these books and finding what we want, there's probably other families that aren't finding this as well. That's when the decision was made to actually publish the book, launch it formally, all that kind of stuff. And I gotta say, I'm very, very proud. It is now a real, tangible thing, and it's very cool. It's a very cool thing to go from, I love creativity. So from going from nothing, like didn't exist, to making something and having it exist in your hand. Very, very cool. We're working on a website right now where you'll be able to buy it on our website, hopefully to cut some of the costs doing it that way. But yeah, just this has been taking up a lot of time. There's a lot of effort that goes into making a finished product and a finished book. And I wanted it to be a premium product, nice paper, nice pages, good printing. I want it to be a hardcover book, and yeah, it's just something I'm very proud of. I've been wanting to make videos and things like that, but in order to get this idea into a reality, I had to focus on it. And between having a real job and family and all the things that come with that, I had to forego making some videos and things like that. Hopefully we can make some more here. That's pretty much what I've been up to, is getting this thing going, and I hope everybody enjoys it. In the comments, let me know an idea you're working on, or something that you've been struggling to take action on, and I would love to see if there's a way I can help you out, or at least maybe throw you some motivation or something like that, because that's one thing that I found is you can't do it on your own. Like, this was, I'm a lone wolf generally. I like to micromanage everything and projects and things like that. This was a big step for me, outsourcing something. And what I mean by that is the illustration. Like, normally I would fester and be like, oh, if I can't do the illustration myself, I'm not going to do it at all. It's really opened my eyes to a lot of things that it's like, well, maybe I do have more time if you just delegate it the right way. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it as always. And hopefully I'll see you more frequently on here making some more videos. But until next time, take care. I'll see you next time.